unbound, relaxed, fulfilled. 10 Guideposts to Clarity in Life by Theresa Ackermann and Christian Kaltenhauser. We observe that so many people who are always and constantly chasing after their happiness and thus their fulfillment. They are chasing for success in the job, the next Porsche, the sailing boat on the lake, getting married, etc., etc. There's nothing to be said against all of this. However, we have been observing for years that when these goals are achieved, people are not really fulfilled, but rather the next goal is set. The feeling that one wished for when reaching the goal did not occur. Therefore, new goals are set. For example, the even better job is even more responsibility, the even better car, better than any of the bodies, better a yacht on the ocean, or children. In our experience, it is not a matter of course that achieving a goal makes us fulfilled, as it is suggested in advertising. You can only find true happiness and fulfillment in yourself. Since we questioned our old programs and redefined the word fulfillment for ourselves, this fulfillment no longer waits anywhere. On the next vacation, with the next promotion, with the purchasing of a house. Fulfillment, in our experience, is not waiting for you around some corner that you have yet to reach. No, the fulfillment is here and now, in every moment. Allow yourself to perceive this. We have been researching for years now how we can invite more and more fulfillment into our lives. We found a way, and we want to share our knowledge with you with these 10 guideposts. Guidepost number 1. Take responsibility. Whenever we are really in the drama, it happens again and again that we blame our situation or our counterpart for this drama. Would something finally change in my situation, or would my counterpart just behave differently? Then everything would be much nicer. Experience has shown that your own thoughts and how you assess your situation have a much greater influence on the situation. Can't you interpret your situation differently? The question therefore is, what is my part in this situation? How can I deal with this situation differently? This can mean, for example, that you learn to get out of your familiar thinking structures and look at the situation from a different perspective. Or it can be that you are trapped in a behavioral structure of yours. For example, you have an expectation of your counterpart. Here too, it is important that you take responsibility for yourself and think about how far you want to change your own behavior, or whether you can accept the situation or the other as they are. Therefore, guidepost number 1, take responsibility for your drama. Guidepost number 2, recognize childhood programs. It has been proven that the main imprinting time of a person is in the first years of life. That means in the first years of life, our general structure of feeling, behavior, and thinking is set. In the first years of life, for example, it is determined whether we tend to adapt or to rebel if we want attention from our counterpart. We then take these structures, which we develop in the first few years, in all our further life experiences. For example, into our relationships with our partner, with our superiors, with our friends. it is important to be aware of these childhood programs. These programs are the cause of the dramas you create. There is where guidepost number 1 comes into play again. Take responsibility for these programs. The good news: once you have recognized, you can get rid of these programs. Therefore, guidepost number 2, know the origin of your today's drama. Guidepost number 3, be aware of your expectations. A great way to better understand your childhood programs is to look at your expectations. In our experience, there are many expectations in life, especially in relationships with partners, parents, or for example with children. You are the only person who can change something in your life. Do not pass this responsibility on to another person. If you are happy and at peace with yourselves, then it is no longer just about fulfilling the expectations. No, then you are much freer and more open, and life can surprise you again. So be aware, where do you have expectations? In general, it is not bad to have expectations at first. Just make yourself aware of these expectations so that you can take responsibility for meeting your expectations again. We observe the following again and again. The more conscious you are of your own structures, the more likely it is that you will flow with joy in the flow of life. Therefore, guidepost number 3, look at your expectations, our biggest drama creator in life. Guidepost number 4, accept yourself. Once you have read the first few guides, it's easy to start judging yourself. Help! I have expectations of other people. I'm not lovable. I can't do any of this yet. Yeah, the blaming starts. But stop. That's not the point. It's about recognizing yourself more and more. What are my needs? What are my values? What do I like? What do I dislike? So the next guidepost is accept yourself. Realize who you are, but don't judge yourself. And I know it's not that easy. When you know who you are and who you no longer want to be, you stop acting out of your automatisms and can clearly stand up for yourself. In living with other people, in being with your partner, your boss, your parents. You can stand by yourself full of self-confidence and live more and more of your true self. And believe us, that makes incredibly attractive. Therefore, guidepost number 4. Accept yourself with all your drama. Guidepost number 5. Mindfulness and meditation. Yes, that all sounds good and logical, right? But do you often end up in your drama faster than you even notice it yourself? Yes, we know that too. Suddenly you realize that you have acted according to your old programs again. That is why meditation and mindfulness help us. Since we have been meditating, it has been easier and easier for us to recognize the drama immediately. When the drama starts to break in, we then can get out of it much more easily and we can act more consciously. Therefore, find a meditation for you that helps you to be in the here and now and to strengthen the observer in you. By the way, it doesn't always have to be just to sit still. For example, we love our quantum light breath meditation, dancing, or even a laughing meditation. Even a hike up a mountain can be pure meditation. Mindfulness exercises will help you recognize much sooner when storm clouds are coming. If you feel a thunderstorm coming up by anger, fear, sadness, etc., then first take a deep breath. Consciously listen to your body. Try to get some distance from the situation and avoid the automatic reaction. Therefore, guidepost number 5. Get out of your drama and become your own observer. Guidepost number 6. Find distance. Wonderful. You took a deep breath and you are aware that you are currently fully in an old program. And now? It always helps us to take a distance from the situation and observe. Is there perhaps another possible explanation? We see everything that happens to us through our filters that we put on in the first years of life. Often, however, there are several possible interpretations for the same situation. I have often had the experience that at first I completely misinterpret a situation, but now I can usually perceive the situation through my observer. As soon as I notice in myself that a resistance arises, I try to ask the other person, "Tell me, did you mean that?" So far, I have almost always received the answer, shocked by my interpretation. No, not at all. So if you catch yourself in the next drama, find your distance and see if you can interpret the situation that is just happening in a completely different way. And therefore, guidepost number 6. Take a step back and see if the drama is still there. Guidepost number 7. The power of speaking. This tip sounds a bit unusual to many, but an essential secret of ours is that we also just speak out our demons. When I wear a mask all the time, energy flows into this mask all the time because I have to constantly fear that someone will reveal my mask. If you speak proactively about these programs, for example, "Here I am currently afraid," or "Here I feel unsure these days," then these programs lose power over you. Or, if you notice in the reflection that you may have behaved a little unfairly to some other person, in our experience it helps to address this and say, "Sorry, I was caught in one of my patterns." Speak your demons out loud. Important. Speaking out demons is not about manipulating other people so that they adapt their behavior. It's really just about pronouncing the demon for yourself. This will give you relaxation. By the way, if you are uncomfortable, you can do this all by yourself. For example, alone at home or in your car. Don't underestimate the power of language. Therefore, guidepost number 7. Your drama loses power when you talk about it. Guidepost number 8. Gratitude. In the first 7 guideposts, we focused very much on how to get out of the drama. Now let's focus on the positive. We want to see where life reaches out to us and what we can be thankful for. Where are you especially grateful for today? For which people in your life are you particularly grateful? What about your partner makes you particularly grateful? Or for which aspects of your life as a single are you particularly grateful? What gifts has your life given you that you are grateful for? Gratitude has a very great power and connects us again and again with the positive. Reconnect with your gratitude and feel into it. What is positive about your current situation that you can be grateful for? And why exactly? Therefore, guidepost number 8. See the positive, don't just focus on the drama. Guidepost number 9. Take advantage of the many free therapists in your life. And here is another overarching guide that has great power because it will change your entire attitude to life. Use each of your disputes as an opportunity to look at and clear another limiting program. You can look forward to every argument with another person and use this as an opportunity for you to gain knowledge. You don't need an expensive therapist. Every person out there is your free therapist. Take every argument as a new chance to look at your programs and expose the real you on your own personal path of clarity. Therefore, guidepost number 9. Every drama is a new chance for liberation. Guidepost number 10. If it works, then it works. Finally, a little outlook from outside. The more you integrate guideposts number 1 to 9 into your life, the easier it will be for you to deal with the dramas in your life. The dramas are becoming fewer, and the dramas that exist are fading faster and faster. You can laugh more and more about it and get something positive out of every drama, because every drama helps you to free yourself from your next bondage. You will keep seeing drama along the way, but believe us, it's getting easier. You will trust more and more in your life, and more you will witness everything that is happening in your life. And the best thing is, you discover more and more who you really are, and you can flourish your full potential. Therefore, the final guidepost number 10. The dramas become less and less dramatic. These are our guideposts according to which we live our lives mostly full of fulfillment. Yes, honestly speaking, only mostly. Because every now and then a drama catches us. But viewed from a retrospective, we can also see the meaning of this drama and integrate it into our life experience as wisdom. Do you wish to learn more? You find more about us on our website wegderklarheit.de. So that is pronounced www.der-klarheit.de. So we are very happy if we can welcome you. It fulfills us if we may accompany you a bit on your way. We look forward to you. In love, Theresa and Christian.